Hey, geometry. Miss Kaiser made a mistake on example 2B. So this is a video. Let me get my calculator. This is a video with the correct. So as you can see my mistake here, I put 6.5 as the radius. Well, that is not the radius. That is the length of the arc. So what you're finding here is you're supposed to find the circumference of the circle. In order to do that, we need to find the radius. So I'm going to erase this because it's wrong. Up to this point. And I'm going to say R here, write it in a different color, equals 6.5. Then I'm going to reduce the fraction 130 over 360. So that's going to be 13 over 36. 2 pi R equals 6.5. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out this 2 and make this 36 and 18 to do a little reducing. And then I'm going to write this as 13 pi R over 18 equals 6.5. And then I'm going to cross multiply. 13 pi R equals 18. 18 times 6.5 is 117. And then I'm going to have R equaling 117 divided by 13 pi. And I'm going to get the decimal approximation for that. So I'm going to take 117 divided by parenthesis on my calculator, 13 pi. And I'm going to write down the decimal approximation pretty far out. So 2.8648, just so I have that. And then that's the radius. Now it wants the circumference of the whole circle. The problem asked me for the circumference. It didn't ask me for the length of the arc. It asked me for the circumference of the circle. So I'm going to go back to, and I'll do this in a different color so you guys aren't confused. Purple's a good color. And I'm going to find the circumference of that entire circle. And it's going to be pi. And then it's going to be... let me write it further down so I have more room. Down here, it's going to be 2.8648 times 2 pi. So since we already have a decimal here, I'm just going to get the decimal for that. So I'm going to multiply that by 2 pi on my calculator, and the answer is 18 meters. Well, as I went through that, I got exactly 18 because I kept my decimal in the calculator. And now I look at it, there's probably a quicker way to do this. We actually didn't even need to find the radius, because 6.5 is 13 over 36 portion of the circle. So there was a quicker way to do it. I'm just noticing that now. I might as well show you. So I'm going to show you down here in this box. So the whole circumference is going to be so what portion of the circle, so the portion of circumference, you know what, I'm not going to do that. Sorry about that. I'm just going to leave it like this. 18 meters is the answer for the entire circumference. Thank you. Sorry about adding this. Thanks for listening, guys.